Hi everyone. I just wanted to create a quick video that kind of takes you through our second quarter midterm teacher feedback form. This is located in your child's digital student portfolio that is shared between you and your child. As we finish up this week, we're kind of marking into the midterm section, so I wanted to make sure that you had access to teacher feedback since we are a gradeless classroom. This form has actually changed since the last time you may have seen any type of quarterly or midterm feedback, and I wanted to kind of explain those changes just so that you and I are on the same page with each other. This first page hopefully should look somewhat familiar to all of you as we think about learning and participation, progress, and I'll keep scooching down here, and performance. One of the things that has changed though is that we've taken the same standards as that you may be familiar with. For example, this is how we define participation in our class, and we've kind of teased them out into specific ideas into not yet, meaning that we're not seeing that yet in class. Approaching, maybe we're seeing that in some cases, but maybe it's not a continuous approach to participation. And then meeting obviously is something that is seen. It's a habit within your child, within class. We're seeing a lot of it. And in thinking about this not yet approaching meeting, we've done that with our progress standards and also for our performance standards. If I scroll down a little bit more, you'll notice that we have very content specific, or these are our learning standards that we have in class. And we've added a fourth column, excuse me, in terms of not covered yet. So these are skills that we have not introduced formally in class yet, as we're only in the middle of second quarter now. But you'll see the other three columns. Either we are not seeing it yet. A lot of this might contribute to the lack of evidence, or maybe not seeing assignments turned in completely where we could assess that fairly. We see approaching where we might be seeing that a little bit more often, but again, we're not seeing as often as maybe we want to. And then of course, meeting is something that we see quite a bit in the work that's being turned in and assessed and given for feedback and revision and those kinds of things. In scrolling down, you'll see all of the different, these are all of the 8th grade learning standards that we have. And again, you'll take on the same format where we have these not covered yet. The ones that aren't X'd, as you'll see, for example, read and comprehend 8th grade stories, dramas, poems, and independently and successfully. Under fiction, obviously that would be something that we would rate here in these 3 categories. And if I scroll all the way down, we offer some areas for improvement that we generally see with our students, especially this time of year when we get a little bit more comfortable with class and we may see some things go by the wayside. We want to remind our students that some of these things are really important, and also how to improve those things. So we don't want to necessarily focus on the not yet. We want to focus on how do we go from not yet to meeting or approaching. And then down below here in this final section, we will add specific notes if needed. But we're hoping that the new format is also very telling to students and parents of some things that we want to work on, and also think about the goals that we're setting each quarter and how we're working to meet those goals. This is available, and I'll scooch back up here again. This is available on our class webpage. I'm going to scooch over here at languagearts301.pbworks, like peanut butter, pbworks.com. If we scroll down, and you'll see in the portfolio documents, you'll see that these things are located here. What students have done, they've clicked on those, they've made copies, and they've put them in their digital portfolios. And Miss Marks and myself have gone through and we've evaluated quite a few students. There may be a student or two that we're still working on. We'll unfold those throughout this week. But I just wanted to inform you that this feedback should be sitting in your child's folder. Like, if you have any questions or if you have any concerns, please feel free to reach out to us anytime. Thank you.